Hello folks, hope you are doing well. So in my previous video, we have created AWS's image recognition pipeline that detects object and the text from the image that is stored in S3 bucket. So to create that project, we have specially used the ready-made recognition API that is available in AWS. So in terms of creating that project, we need to set up and configure some of the AWS's services. And in this video, we're gonna focus on how we can set up all these AWS services. So let's get started. All right. So we're gonna see how we can create and set up all these AWS services that we have used for that project. So we'll be looking at how to create EC2 instance. We're gonna go ahead and create EC2 instance. We're gonna see how to use S3 bucket. We can in previous project we have not actually created S3 bucket. We have just created the client that will fetch the data from S3 bucket. But I'm gonna show you how you can create S3 bucket and download images or upload. First of all, you have to upload your images to S3 bucket, and then how you can download those images. And then next, we're gonna see how you can create your SQS queue messaging system. Most important thing that is IAM user in AWS. It is very important thing that gives you access key and secret key. So you're gonna see how you can create your IAM user. And the last thing that is important for us, that is Cyberduck. We're going to use the Cyberduck over here that will help us to upload your projects to, it's going to help you connect your project with EC2 instances. So we're going to see those examples as well. So without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so first of all, just go on a Google page, type AWS Amazon.com. If you don't have your account, go ahead and create. It is free of cost. Although it will ask you for your credit card and debit card details, just go ahead and provide that. It completely depends on what are the services that you're going to use. Even though it is asking for your credit card details, it's not going to charge you unless and until you're using free tier services. And the good news for student is that you can avail like $50 to $100 using your student credentials. So I'm gonna give you the link in description that you can use to avail that $50 to $100. All right. So I'm gonna sign in since I already have the account created. So here we are in AWS's console. So first of all, we'll be seeing how to create your EC2 instances. Just click on the services, click on EC2 instance, or you can type in your services as well. First of all, you have to click on the instance running. If you go there, you can see that there are 0 instances running. So we do not have any instances right now. Just go ahead and launch the instance. So I'm just gonna create EC2 instance. Okay, you can you can give any name to your instance over here. I'm gonna choose Amazon Linux over here. Go down. In instance type, if you see you have to make sure that you're using free tier services. So make sure that you use T2 microservices. There are a number of services that are available. You can see all the services which will provide you a different memory storage and the virtual CPUs. So for these particular projects, I'm going to use the free T2 micro, that is free tier eligible. I'm going to select that only. The next important thing is that key pair, which is most important thing. If I click on a drop down, I have already created these 2 key pair for me. If you're doing this for first time, just go ahead and create new key pair. Give any name, my key. I'm going to do my key text. So you can choose any extension. So I'm going to use the VM. Just go ahead and create key pair. All right. And as soon as you click on create, is going to download. So you can see over here, it will be downloaded in your file. All right. If you click on the drop down box, And then you can see like my AWS desk key has been generated. You can use that key. I'm going to use whatever key I have created already. And another most important thing is that you have to allow all the SSH traffic, allow HTTP, check all these three things, and then here you have to check my IP for security purpose. All right, and that's it. And just click on a launch instance. All right, if you go back to your instances, you can see over here is showing pending. So it's gonna take a while to get your instance running. Right, so we're gonna move to next services that we need to create. So we're gonna go ahead and create SQS bucket. All right, so I've already created this my cloud SQ bucket. I'm gonna show how you can create your own. So you can keep like standard or FIFO, first in, first out. I'm gonna go ahead and keep standard according to your project and the delivery method or ordering you wanna keep. For in your project, you can go ahead and choose that type. All right, and then you have to create my queue. I'm gonna do my cloud one. All right. Rest of the thing you can keep by default. All right, and that's it. And here our key like a queue has been created successfully. So if you come on your dashboard, SQS dashboard, you're gonna see like new queue has been created. If you click on that, then you're gonna see all the details about that particular queue. This is the URL that you're gonna need to put in your application while writing your Python program. All right. So I would like to show you how it works. Like if you click on send message, if you send like hi, and then just send the message, then here you can see like you received one message, and you can poll for that particular message. Click here. So here you can see like it is showing hi. Done. All right. Also, you can check the details and all the stuff and the attributes of that. All right. And if you can go ahead and delete that message if you wanna, just go ahead and delete it. All right. And then you'll see like there are no messages available over here. All right. So we have seen EC2 instances, then we have seen SQL bucket. Now we're gonna go ahead and see how you can create your S3 bucket. So I already had one. We're gonna go ahead and create a new bucket. So I'm gonna write my S3 bucket. Yes, because this name should be very unique. You cannot use since bucket name must be globally unique. If someone has already created the S3 bucket with this particular name, it will not allow you to create the same bucket name. So the name should be always unique. And then AWS region. So you have to make sure that you're choosing the same region that you have chosen for your EC2 instances and for all other services. If you're using your if you're going to use all those services together in your particular project, so you have to make sure that you keep all the regions same. All right, and that's it. So these are the public access setting that you can do. If you want to give the public access, you can uncheck this all the services. I'm gonna keep it like public right now. I'm gonna keep it like private. I want to block all the public access. All right. Uh, rest other settings I'm gonna keep all default. All right, and just go ahead and create bucket. So bucket name contains invalid characters. So you have contain spaces or uppercase. So you cannot keep uppercase later. All right, so it will not allow us. I'm just gonna create CS 1, 2, 3, 4. UNR. All right, let's go ahead and see. So it's gonna allow us to create right now. All right, here it is. Like we have created our S3 bucket. If we go ahead and click in it, then you can see like right now we do not have anything in our S3 bucket. So you in S3 bucket you can go ahead and create your folder as well, and then just create the folder. You can keep like SS. I'm gonna see SS test, and then create the folder. So this folder has been created over here. If you click on it, and if you wanna upload the file in it, just click on upload, add the file. So I'm gonna go ahead and download. I'm gonna attach that, and then just upload it. And then we're gonna show all the details about that particular object. All right. So if you go back to your buckets, click on here. You can see like in SSS we have this download.png image file uh, created. So this way you can upload and download. You can select over here. You can download it as, or you can use all the services over here. Right. You can go ahead and delete it. You have to write for please delete. All right, and that will get deleted. And just close it. All right. I would say like whatever services that you're using, make sure that you like delete them, or you deactivate all those services, because it might charge you unexpectedly. So to avoid that, just whenever you are done with your services, just go ahead and delete those. So last thing, that is IAM user, which is most important that you need to create over here. Just click on the IAM, go to user setting to your left hand side. So I have already created my IAM user. I'm gonna go ahead and create new IAM user over here. I'm gonna write cloud. Sir. All right. So you have to take the user access. Just click on it. So it will show you. Here you have to check the second option, because we're going to use. We need to give the programmatic access to your keys and to your IAM user. So I'm going to go ahead and check the programmatic access, and you can keep your password auto generated, or you can go ahead and create your custom password. Just click on next. Here it's asking you to copy the permission from existed users that you have created already, but I'll show how you can create your own policies. So since we're using for this particular project, we're using S3, SQS, and Rekognition APIs. So in terms of using all those services, you need to give full access to your services. So IAM user is something where you have to give all the permission, all the access to your services. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Type recognition. So in Rekognition, we have to give full access. Just check this box. Next, we have to click the S3, check the Amazon S3 full access, then SQS services that we are going to use. Check that as well. All right, so we have checked 3 services out of all rest of this 105. All right, and then just click on the next. And that's it. And then you can review your IAM user over here. So these are the services that we have given permission to. All right. If you have any tags or something, you can go ahead and use that. I'm not going to do that right now. Just create the user. All right. So once it is created, it'll give you your CSV file. Go ahead and click on your CSV file. Keep this file safe. So since whenever you're going to create your IAM user for first time, when you are done with all the process of creating this user, you're gonna see your access keys and secret key over here. Since I have already created it, it's not showing me how what is your access key and the secret key, but I'm gonna show you how you can go ahead and create that. If you go in user, you can see like new cloud user has been created over here. Just go ahead and click on it. Go to your security. So here you can see like these are the policies that we have chosen. Go to your security credential, scroll down, create your access key. So we're gonna use our access key for a CLI. Just click on it, and then just you have to acknowledge here. Click next. You can go ahead and create your own tag value description. I'm just gonna go ahead and click create access key. All right. So once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get the access key over here. So and this is my secret access key. All right, I'm gonna hide it. All right, so these two keys are very important, extremely important in terms of configuring your machine to to your AWS account. So do not share your access keys and secret keys with anybody. Do not expose those keys in your uh, program. Never do that. One thing you can do is that like use your CSV file, store that in your CSV file, and then you can expose using CSV file, but do not expose directly. Before clicking on done over here, you have to copy these access keys and secret key and store at a safe place. All right. Once you click on the done, you're not gonna get your secret keys and access keys, and you have only you get to create your access keys like for 2 times only. Like you can maximum you can have like 2 access keys, but don't worry. Like you can delete your previous keys and then you can create another one all the time. So let's get back to our EC2 instances. Hopefully it will be running. Go to your running instance. So status check is green, everything is green. Since when it is, you can see like over here, when it is showing green, that means your instance is running perfectly. So once your instance is ready, you have to go to your security, and then you have to modify your IAM roles that you have uh, created. In your, if you remember, like we have checked the recognition, SQS, and S3 policies in our IAM user that will give access to all these 3 services, and then you have to create all those 3 services to your IAM going into security. So this is the AWS object detection. It will show over here. Just check that and then update IAM role in terms of connected to all those 3 services. All right, our instance is ready now to run. So how you can use your instance on your machine? So you have to just click here and just click on the connect button, and then you have to copy this command, copy, and then you have to go to your Mac terminal. I'm gonna clear it. All right, so just paste that command. Since you're using this for first time, it's gonna ask you just type yes. All right, enter. All right, here you go. And then here you are in your Amazon Linux AMI 2023. Awesome. If you do ls, then you're gonna see like you don't have any files attached over here. So how you can like we have created your Java program or your Python program. So in terms of attaching or connecting that program to your EC2 instance, in terms of running that program on your instances, you have to go ahead and connect that program to your EC2 instance. So for that, I'm going to use Cyberduck. So this is Cyberduck. You can use the free version. Just go ahead and I'm gonna give the link in description that you can go ahead and download Cyberduck from. So first of all, you have to create the connection. Just click on connection. So you have to provide all this detail. So for server, you have to go back to your EC2 instance. Go to instance. All right, just click on your instance. So in server, we have to pass your public IPv4 Just copy that, click in here, paste that over here, and we have to use SSH file transfer protocol. Check that. Username, I'm gonna keep it EC2 user. All right. For HSS private key, I'm gonna go ahead and choose AWS credential. So this is my AWS key .pm file. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that and then connect. You have to make sure that you're using the same .pm file that you have that you have used while creating your EC2 instances in terms of connecting to the same EC2 instance. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open my file where I have saved my AWS instance 1. I'm just gonna go ahead and drag it, and then we'll start downloading it. All right, so it's already connected over here. So it's already transferred over here. Just go back on your Linux AMI, just get the list of the items over there, and here you go. You can see your AWS instance 1.py is already there. So since we have used Python 3 to create our image recognition pipeline, so you have to make sure in that we have used Boto 3 library. So you have to make sure that you install the Boto 3 library. So go ahead and do that first. All right, so just pip3 install Boto 3 and let's try to install Boto 3. So in terms of using pip command, we first of all we have to make sure that we have the we have like a sudo command for pip. So use this command first, then type yes. All right. So we're just giving sudo permission to python-pip. All right. So hopefully we'll be able to install pip, install Boto 3. All right. All right, and now it is allowing us to install our Boto 3 API over here. All right, that's it. I think we have successfully installed that. Perfect. If we do ls, we already have this AWS instance.py file that we have created to detect our objects. And another most important thing is that to run your program, that you have to configure your AWS over here. Just I'm gonna clear it. All right, so you have to configure your AWS, type AWS configure, click enter. So once you run this command, it's gonna ask you for your AWS access keys and followed by other 3 elements. Just go ahead and hit enter. So you have to provide your access key over here. You have to type your access key and then hit enter. And then once you hit enter, it's gonna ask you your secret access key. I have already provided that, so that's why it is showing this way. And then just provide your secret access key and then hit enter, and then it will ask you for your region. You can keep it default. Since I use US East 1, I'm gonna go ahead and pass that, hit enter, and then it's gonna ask you your default output. You can go ahead and just hit enter and keep it default, and then it will come out of your EC2 user. Alrighty, and then that's it, guys. And then you can do your ls command, and then you can see like we have our AWS instance.py file over here that we have a transfer using Cyberduck application. All right, and then just use the Python 3 AWS instance.py, hit enter, and then you can see like the car is getting detected, and then it's showing like car detected in 1.jpg file, and it's going to do that for all the images. All right, if you go back on our Chrome, if you go to your SQS, I can show you like it's going to give you the messages. So I have used this my cloud. Over here you can see like you got 9 messages. Click on it. Just go to your send and receive message, and then it is showing like 9 messages available. You can go ahead and pull it, and you'll get all your messages. If you click on one message, So it's gonna send like in the body you're gonna see like it's showing like 7.jpg file. All right, make sure that you use all the commands to get your AWS AMI running smoothly, otherwise you're gonna get the connectivity error or something. So make sure you use AWS configure setting. All right, I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.